to see this one, and that is Warren Hill getting the start here tonight for the Six Nations. Chiefs picked up 2 wins in that Cobourg series, looking for one here against the Lakers tonight. And down at the other end, Matt Vince getting the nod here. Didn't see a lot of action, has only kind of got into the one game. He won it, and here he goes as we got Vince to our right, Warren Hill down to our left.
Matt Vince in warm-up. He looked ready. I was watching his pregame routines. He is dialed in. The Lakers are fired up. So are the Chiefs.
Here's a shot coming. That's high by Jamieson. Off the glass, they score. A bullet of a shot, and it's 1-0. Chiefs on a goal by Bomberry. The visitors open the scoring.
Good ball movement by the Chiefs. They had the Lakers defense moving just enough that Bomberry was able to circle through and get that open shot off. And you see the lane being plugged by Fennell right down the middle. He's drawing some traffic his way. And then on the other side, you can see at the top right of your screen, Bomberry just squeezes out, grabs that rebound, and on the run, he goes top shelf. Just a great shot.
So 1-0, Six Nations. Great pass. Warren Hill, one of the best ball movers in lacrosse in terms of feeding that ball up. We saw one earlier on the carpet before the game tonight. Deacon Knott from the Peterborough Junior Lakers. And what a pass he made at the championships. Here's a chance. Hogarth scores! Thomas Hogarth. It's 1-0 or 1-1. Peterborough Six Nations.
Thomas Hogarth with his 15th goal of the postseason. He continues to lead the way on offense for the Lakers. Nice pass through traffic from Reziteritz. Just drops it over Leclerc right into the stick of Hogarth. That's the play they tried on the last offensive opportunity right before the shot clock expired. This time, Hogarth has tons of time to get that shot off. For their first lead of this early game.
They'll get the crowd into it for sure. Already they're kind of buzzing once they tied it up, but if they take the lead, you'll hear them for sure. Catoni moves it to Vitarelli. It's going to be Matthews working the top here. Catoni to Matthews. He shoots, and that got blocked. And Six Nations with an opportunity. Now they lose it. Lakers get it back. Vitarelli, couple fakes. He scores. Corey Vitarelli. It's 2-1 Peterborough.
2 great plays back-to-back, starting with Thomas Hogarth, who's going to pick up his 25th point of the postseason. He makes a couple great moves to keep this play alive. He sees the bouncing ball, he grabs it, makes a move, underhand pass, and then Corey Vitarelli does the rest. A couple quick fakes before tucking it past Warren Hill.
What a pass by Thomas Hogarth, you're right. Out comes Cody Jamieson, regular season MVP. Now it's Austin Stotts. Stotts coming in. Double team. Somebody's got to be open. That's Jamieson. You don't want to leave him open because he's going to score, and it's a 2-2 lacrosse game.
2 of the most dangerous men in lacrosse connecting right there, Austin Stotts and Cody Jamieson. Stotts, if you're unfamiliar with this Chiefs team, keep your eye on 43 tonight. One of the best offensive players you'll see. He drives towards the net. He can shoot from anywhere, so the Lakers are thinking shot. He draws 2 defenders into the corner. That leaves Cody Jamieson all alone in that shooter position.
Man, he's got a lot of tricks. Thomas Hogarth up the boards. Jamieson again. Jamieson comes in. He scores! His second in the last minute, and it's 3-2 Six Nations.
Matt Vince and Cody Jamieson, they've been teammates before at the National Lacrosse League level, and Cody Jamieson, well, he's obviously taken a lot of shots on Matt Vince, and this time here, watch the windup. How do you even know where that's going as a goaltender? It just kind of comes from the side, and a quick release. He's like no other player. It's tough to describe what he does out there, but hard shot, hardly any release.
Matthews, backhand feed to Catoni. Catoni does the same to get it over to Vitarelli. Hogarth's parked out in front. Vitarelli to Catoni. Catoni wants to shoot, he scores! A bullet by Catoni. It's 3-3 here at the PMC.
You give Holden Catoni enough room to unload that cannon of a shot, he's going to do that. And you see the Chiefs, they're playing that tight box, but all of a sudden, one of the men sneaks up to the top and the box shifts just enough that Holden Cattoni on that left side, you can see Leclerc pop out, and then Cattoni has that lane, and he just fires it.
Quick back and forth with Turner Evans and Matthews. Nice fake, goes in, shoots, oh, hits the post. What a beauty play. Rebound, Hogarth is denied by Warren Hill. And the Chiefs, after all that, get the ball, and here they go. Jamieson's got it. 3-on-2 for Six Nations. Jamieson coming in, shoots, he scores. What a beauty. Cody Jamieson with a twister gives Six Nations a 4-3 lead. He is dialed in.
Great play by Cody Jamieson. A nice little pick. You can see as Jamieson goes through, watch right down that middle lane. There's a little bit of a pick set for him, and instead of going around it, Jamieson cuts towards the inside, throwing everybody off. Just a smart heads-up play, and then that classic little drop shot that he likes to do when he's in close. A hat trick already in the first period.
Are you going to try and catch up with Scott in the intermission?
Well, we'll try and catch up with Cody Jamieson and see what he's got planned for the second period.
Here's a shot coming, they score! Vaughn Harris beats Matt Vince. It's 5-3 here for Six Nations.
Nice little heavy outside shot by Harris. Gives the Chiefs a 2-goal lead. Just a classic play. You see Harris just hanging out, waiting for something to happen. Little bit of a pick at the top, and he uses that opportunity to just come through and wire that home. You see Bomberry draws 2 men towards him with that pick, and that leaves a bit of an opening.
Gets a pick, rolls wide, drops the ball back to Matthews. Out in front, Hogarth shoots, he scores! The Buckhorn Bandits strikes for the second time tonight. It's a 5-4 ball game.
Thomas Hogarth with another huge goal for the Lakers. Nice backhand pass to get it going. And then you see Hogarth right at the bottom of the crease. Got his man right there, draws him in, and then gets the ball right over the shoulder of Hill.
That ball back in the day before the netting would have landed up in the Graves. Matthews shoots, he scores! Mark Matthews, and this game is tied at 5. Let's take another peek. Took a second here. There's the shot, and just a bit of a delay on the referee's end on calling it, but this is a real good look. Matthews, boom. Looked like Hill had enough for a bit, and then it just trickled off the jersey and in. And with 42.5 seconds to go. Back here to Holden Cattoni. Cattoni in for Turner Evans. Evans, backhand pass. Cattoni fakes, shoots, and scores. Holden Cattoni, only 20 seconds into the second, is 6-5 Peterborough.
Holden Cattoni picking up his second goal of the night and his 8th goal of the postseason. Just 20 seconds into the middle frame. That is 3 unanswered goals for the Lakers. And they take another 1-goal lead. 6-5 here early in the second. And here's a look. Cattoni at the top, dishes it down, and he's gonna get it right back off that pick. A nice backhand pass from Turner Evans.
Dots has some room to take an overhand shot. Goes too high with it. Scooped up by the Lakers, and up they go. This is Ogilvy. Mitch Ogilvy coming in, shoots, and he scores! He had 2 in game 1. He's got 1 here tonight. Mitch Ogilvy gives the Lakers a 7-5 lead.
2 early period goals here in the second. And he's fired up. Mitch Ogilvy, he had a pair the other night, and you see him take off, one hand on the stick, and he just drives right towards the net. No fakes, just buries it into that bottom corner.
Chiefs will bounce it ahead, but picked off here by the Lakers. Gilray. Matisse out in front. There's an opportunity, they score! They sneak it in. Another one by Thomas Hogarth. the Lakers lead at 8-5.
That's the hat-trick goal for Hogarth. You see him cutting right through the lane. He gets the pass right at the top of the crease. Corey Vitarelli's the first one who knows it went in. He's right at the side of the net. He looks at the ref to make sure the ref saw, and it's a 3-goal cushion now for the Lakers.
That fan's loving it. He is loving his Lakers lacrosse, and why not? Vitarelli. He receives it. Vitarelli. One-handed catch, backhand shot by Turner Evans. Wowzers. For a guy that hasn't played in over a month, Scott, he looks pretty good.
He sure does.
Quick shot, they score! Oh my goodness! Thomas Hogarth. Make it 4.
Thomas Hogarth picking up his 4th goal of the night, 18th of the postseason. Way outside, just a little underhander, trying to get it on net as Turner Evans does a little bit of the dirty work to keep that play alive. And then Hogarth will just roll it along the carpet. And we're gonna see a goaltender change as Warren Hill heads to the bench. And now he is between the pipes for the Chiefs here in the second.
Almost went into the Six Nations bench. They just keep it on Peterborough side of center, according to the referee. Not sure the Lakers agreed. Here's a steal, a fake, a shot, they score! Austin Stotts. That's a big one for Six Nations as they score on the power play. Not a traditional power play goal, mind you, but they'll take it.
Austin Stotts had 3 goals in game 1. This is his first one here tonight. He jumps, even our cameraman, everyone here thought that ball was going down floor, except Austin Stotts leaps up, grabs it with one hand, and then still has time to fake out Matt Vince.
Get the ball to Matisse. Joe Resenteritz. Passes it, Hogarth shoots, he scores! That's 5 for Hogarth.
"23 seconds is all it took for Thomas Hogarth and the Lakers to respond. And the 5th goal for number 19. And again, he just sneaks in, uncontested, gets that pass, and then drops it over top of the shoulder at Jamieson.
The check there, possession call, shot, they score! Vince got a piece, not enough, and Eric Fennell connects for the Chiefs. Cody Jamieson picking up another point. Let's take another look here. And there's a shot. And Jamieson and Fennell connecting. There's the pick by Fennell. Just gives Cody just enough room, and Cody Jamieson with another one. My correction there. So it's 10-7.
But only 2 minutes goes up on the board. Power play opportunity for the Chiefs.
Paul Dawson in the box, his brother Dan, the legend, Dangerous Dan, signing with the Toronto Rock for another year today. So he'll be back. Quick shot, they score. Cody Jamieson with another one. And that's what, 5 for Jammer tonight.
8 seconds is all that took of power play time, and Cody Jamieson, he's left all by himself on that left side, and that is one of the best shots that you will ever see. Here's how Matt Vince saw it. Watch on your left-hand side. Jamieson sneaks out of the corner, and wow. 10-8, Lakers lead.
Dawson right back out there, Sweeting for the Lakers. Playing some tough D. Fennell with it, switches hands. Now passes it to the top, they score! Harris fires it past Matt Vince, and we talked about a game of runs during the intermission, Scott. Now the Chiefs are on a roll.
Good start to this 3rd period for the Chiefs. A couple quick goals in the opening 3.5 minutes. That one, just a classic shot from Harris right at the top of that dotted shooting circle. And it is a 1-goal game, and that silences the crowd.
Here come the Lakers, looking for their first of the period. Turner Evans, now it's Mark Matthews. Matthews gets away here eventually from a check. He comes in, shoots, nice save, rebound. Matisse shoots, he scores!
The Lakers restore their 2-goal lead. Kyle Matisse, as Mark Matthews gets things started, his shot misses, and then right off the rebound, Matisse is on the doorstep. He's able to grab it quickly and fire it home.
At the game here tonight, his son has just fallen in love, his son Griffin, with the game of lacrosse, Scotty, over the last couple months. Here's a shot coming, they score! Joe Resetarits! Lakers have a dozen, they lead at 12-9.
Resetarits' first goal of the night to go along with a couple helpers. And the Lakers have a 3-goal cushion once again. A power play marker. Look at that flip pass by Matthews, just so nonchalant. And then Holden Katoni, we've already seen him score with that heavy shot. He steps in like he's gonna get everything behind it and shoot. A couple defenders bite, and that creates the opening. And whips it in the air.
Yeah, it was a heck of a play all around for him to stay out of the crease and avoid that back in. You're right. Big play. Here's Jamieson. He scores. That's 6 for Cody Jamieson. Get the socks out, everybody.
Cody Jamieson immediately goes towards Austin Stotts. He recognizes how big that play was. A lot of guys would have just taken the back in, but Austin Stotts, with an acrobatic effort, he keeps the play alive, and then here we are at the other end. Cody Jamieson just being Cody Jamieson, giving the little head nod. Thank you to Austin Stotts, and it is a 2-goal game.
With lots and lots of time left. 8:35 remaining here in the... Over to Harris, Randy Stotts. Harris, Austin. Stotts moves it down to the crease for Randy. Jamieson wants it, he gets it. Quick pass, quick shot, they score! What a shot by Austin Stotts, picks the corner. It's a 12-11 lacrosse game with $1:16 to go.
Stotts fires home his second of the night and 17th of the postseason, leading the way for the Six Nations Chiefs in the playoffs. Great ball movement around the perimeter, and then Stotts stops that ball movement instantly and just creates a shot with a little bit of a quick stick opportunity. Not too hard, just very accurate.
To Stotts, down to Randy Stotts. He looks, he shoots, and that goes wide. Comes to Cody Jamieson. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Down towards the crease, now to the shooter position for Jamieson. Swings it over. Randy Stotts scores on a bouncer past Vince. And it's a 12-12 game with just over 36 seconds to go here in regulation. We'll take another look. Old school low shot. This is a good look at it right here. This is more the view Vince will see. And it bounces past him. And both teams have a dozen. Pushes the ball down a little further, but now has to hustle back. A nervous crowd of over 3,000 looking on here. They thought they were on their way to a Game 2 victory. Shot hits the post and then trickles in. The Chiefs draw first blood in overtime.
And once again, the crowd at the Memorial Center is silenced as Randy Stotts, with a nice play, fakes like he was going to take the shot down low, and then circles around, and the entire time he's looking to the far side. He's not looking towards that net at all until the last second. And a little bit of a jump shot into that top corner.
So 13-12, the Chiefs have taken the lead here. Lakers have Vince on the bench for the extra shooter here to try and force sudden death OT. Matisse, Rezateritz, Hogarth. Hogarth across, down to Vitarelli. He fires it wide. Tyson Bell will scoop up the loose ball. And he's just going to slow it down. He'll get it to Cody Jamieson. And Jamieson falls. Lakers need to grab this loose ball, but Jamieson grabs it. What a play by Cody Jamieson. And he's just going to fire it away. And he and the Six Nations Chiefs will go home with a 13-12 victory over the Peterborough Lakers and have tied up this series at a game apiece. And Jamieson grabs the game ball. Heck of a night by the Chiefs captain with 6 goals and a big play at the end as well. That prevented the Lakers from getting the ball back in a final shot. So this series is now the best 3 out of 5.